Get you the latest from Maharashtra, which I just told you was the worst affected state in the country. It's seen a record single-day spike now, registering 4,841 new cases on Thursday. Now, 192 deaths have also been reported in the state in the last 24 hours. As per, in fact, the Health Ministry website, the state has a total of over 1,42,000 cases and over 6,700 deaths. Mumbai, which is the worst city in the state, saw a jump of 1,350 cases. The city has crossed the 70,000 mark and has over 4,000 deaths. While the BMC has been successful in controlling the virus spread in densely populated Dharavi, there are 6 wards seeing an alarming rise in cases. These 6 wards, which are now under the BMC radar, include Borivali, Kandivali, Malad, Dahisar, Mulund, Vikhroli and Kajurmarg. Despite the rapid rise in COVID-19 cases, Maharashtra government has given its nod for gyms and salons to open in the state. The SOP for reopening of gyms and salons will be released in a week's time.
28 तारीख से ये सलून जो है वो शुरू करेंगे। नाभिक समाज को केस काटने के लिए परवानगी देंगे, कुछ शर्तें लगाकर उनको परमिशन दी जाएगी। ये भूमिका माननीय मुख्यमंत्री ने भी समर्थन देकर कहा और मुझे लगता है कि 28 तारीख से सब नाभिक समाजों का व्यवसाय ये शुरू होगा।
Let's take this across to Vidya. She's joining us live from Mumbai with the latest. Vidya, a decision being taken by the administration there, even as cases are continuing to rise, that things must open up. While in most parts of the country, salons are now open. Mumbai too, we're going to be seeing that, we understand, in a few days from now.
Well, in fact, there has been a lot of pressure, especially from, as we had seen earlier, it was the small markets, the traditional shopkeepers who had exerted a lot of pressure and under which the government really had to open up all the shops. And because of the almost the entire country now opening up, restrictions only in Mumbai and certain other cities was certainly creating a lot of, pressure for the government here as well. And that is one of the reasons why we had seen a few protests as well of salon owners going ahead and marking their protest against the closure that they have been ordered. So it is because of these that actually the salons and the spa gyms are going to really open. In fact, there is certain SOPs that will be decided, which will really determine as to what can really happen. The SOPs are very clear that you cannot really, like for example, if you go into a salon, you cannot really have skin treatments being done. So anything that can be done at a distance, like hair cutting and all those kind of things, are the ones that will really start. In detail, much more of the SOPs will be available in some time, but certainly there will be a clear-cut guideline as to what can happen in these gyms and spas and other places which are really opening up now.
Okay, and we'll await some sort of communication from the government on exactly what are the norms that must be followed in salons as well as gyms before they open up. For the moment, Vidya, thank you for joining us this morning.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.